Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. We're on episode 17, collecting the Zora's Domain Tears of Light is what they're called. Funny thing was, I wanted to call this Legend of Twilight, which I don't think is a thing. Now this one's in the water and I feel like it's going to be a pain to catch. I wonder if I can use... Nope. Thought that might, you know, sort of be my get out of jail free card. Alright, lure it in. Come at me. Come at me. Yeah. That works surprisingly well. Are these leaves I'm on? Or some kind of grown shrubbery? Now there's one over in this direction, but I suspect to get any of these remaining here, I have to climb. It's also occurring to me that if Zora's Domain is at the top of this place, I can probably just warp to it, but nah, that's for later. Help me out, babe. Hey, you can climb up from here. It's not really climbing, is it? That's just jumping. Actually, I suppose it's not. Jumping to climbing, there's not much difference, is there? One's just a much more efficient version of the other. I'll allow it. It's so arbitrary, the distance they decide that you can acceptably jump in this. Like, this alone is just a huge gap, and yet you can span it in one. Right, is it... Have I got to go down there? Yep. Can you open these? Shit. Do I want to open it, actually? That's more of a question. Because I was expecting rupees. But I've only got, like, the kid-sized wallet at this point. So if I'm not careful, I could... I didn't want to talk to you. I pushed a button by accident. If I'm not careful, I might end up, like, wasting the rupees, essentially. Oh, you dick. Get out of here. Oh, you wanker. I really dislike the weird timing to do attacks as a wolf. It's just not... It's not on point. I think it's designed to be slightly unresponsive. And looking at this, I didn't need to do any of that climbing to get up here. I just didn't remotely look hard enough. Although it didn't take long, did it? The chest. I wouldn't have got the chest otherwise. That's... Or would I? I probably wouldn't have got the chest. Did I need the chest though? To do that, you have to tap L. That makes her go over there. Then you have to lock on with ZL. It's unnecessary button pushes. That's what it is. This is the wrong way. That's just a cool place to jump into the water from. Actually, I'm now trying to think that I think that might actually be a thing. Is there a diving contest? Or am I thinking of in Ocarina of Time? Was there a kind of diving contest? I'm almost certain now that this is pointless what I'm doing. I can't stop though, can I? I could go back the way I came. Or I could jump down there. This leads... Where does this go? Secret entrance to Zora's Domain? Quite possibly. Yep, it would have been. I'm pretty sure I can go back that way though. The way I just was. Oh, you wanker. It's not going to let me jump up that, even though I've clearly made gaps much bigger than that before. You are a bitch, Midna. You know that? Hang on, where does this go then? Oh, this just goes back down there. Right, can I just portal up to there? Is that an option? Yeah. I thought they might do that dickish thing that sometimes happens in games where like you can't teleport too close to wherever you already are. They just go, oh, there's no point teleporting there. You're already there. Shut up. Okay. Right, that kind of scared it off a bit. Give me that light. Only 2 more to go. 2 more? Well, there's 1 in Hyrule. I mean, there's probably just 2 down there is what it is, but oddly terrifying. Right, portals won't help me, so I'm better off if I jump down here, go back the way I came, and follow those 2 Zoras. It feels kind of weird that you see them at that point, because I feel like this whole thing was sort of pushing a kind of a linear narrative, and then they're like, oh yeah, here we are. It probably would have been logical to follow them and then teleport to the one I just got and go down from there, but I don't know. I've made my bed. That's another 2 minutes on the speedrunner clock, isn't it? I've already failed that. I have to go down there, don't I? It's quite obvious that this leads to Hyrule, isn't it? By the fact that it's clearly maintained by them. Memories returning. Things of evil exist on this route. Behold, Hyrule Castle. The whole place is Hyrule. We've always been in Hyrule. This is Hyrule Castle. So I need to get into the castle, which I reckon you can go round this way to get to Castle Town. But I think if you just beeline where this water goes, there's like a secret entrance. And I've got a feeling that you're actually supposed to take that entrance. Although it doesn't feel that way. And clearly on the map, it's not showing it as being in the castle. It's more, I think this is Castle Town. So let's just go for that. Which means I have to head this way. Just gonna hammer the button to get some speed up. Not a lot of speed. Do you eventually get the ability to warp to Hyrule Town? Castle Town? I feel like you might. Though I don't remember it being too much of a hub you need to go to. In my head, the place you return to the most is it Kakariko Village? The village near the Gorons. Behold, their fucked up wall. Either it was fucked up just in general, or Ganon had siege weapons, or Zant, or whoever they decided was to attack them. Revisionist history and all that. Oh, that's a dick move. Alright. But here's the warp point I'm going to get, though, isn't it? Quite clearly. Behold. These enemies would be a lot tougher if they didn't just drop them in from so high. They're clearly fucked up by that. Alright, let's kill this fucker. In fact, can I get all 3 at once? Well, that was oddly embarrassing, wasn't it? I've got a feeling this just flat out isn't going to work. Yeah. Hey, get over here. Ah. I didn't do that. You could just only hold it for a certain amount of time. It's almost impossible to land that attack without locking on, I've just learned. I didn't even want that one. As I said that, I locked on by accident, didn't I? I gotta be careful I don't die here, because I'm being very complacent. It's the fucking walls doing me in. He just keeps lamping himself on it. That's it. You bite him to death. Right, follow me. Get away from that fucking fence. Christ, that was so much harder than it needed to be. And it was the game's fault. It gave you like, oh, you've got to kill all of them at once for some bullshit reason. It gives you one ability that lets you do that. That's really boring to use. And it doesn't fucking work the way it should. Should be an almighty fist of thunder from Midna just raining down upon your enemies. What the fuck is this door? Who does... What? Did Did the designers say what does a door look like? And they googled a single door and thought we'll double that, and then they made it that. Why does it dip in the mid? Shouldn't it go the other way? I'm sure maybe there's a logical castle design defense reason to have the doors open weird like that, but I don't know what it is. Right, that I can't get over that. That's so weird. We've yet to actually be here in non-wolf form, haven't we? This is the second time we've come here, and we've been a wolf both times. Oh yeah, that's it, because we had this scent trail to follow before, and it took us to the pub, was it? Like there's what is it? It's the rebels or the resistance, or you know, people actually doing shit. The protagonists. Behold. Oh yeah. As soon as you hit this, it's gonna fuck off, isn't it? Maybe not. More crucially though, I'm now one short and Midna's gonna say, hey, what's going on? There should be one more. Where could the last tier be? What? There it is. What's going on? This is weird. I mean, clearly we missed it. I've got a feeling that what it is it's on like a different level. So you have to jump attack it from the bridge to get to it. In which case I've warped to the wrong place. Oh no, there it is. It's a shark. Or is this actually a boss fight? It might well be. I hope not. A boss fight on the water as Wolf Link. That leaves a very definition of a sour taste. Also, if you're Wolf Link, you don't have any potions or any ranged weapons. Suddenly it's adding a lot of dimensions of difficulty, isn't it? Look at the world below. Soon we will get to explore. Is it a shark? I bet it won't appear till I get on one of these platforms. So I'm going to get on one of the bigger platforms just to make it a little bit easier to start with. Holy shit. Is that the Addams Family opening? It's spooky and they know it. Oh, there it is. Wow. That is a Metroid enemy. That's what that is. That's a hideous fucker. There's a big insect theme to this game, isn't there? There's a lot of insectoid enemies. They're hideous. They're all deeply unpleasant. Ah, yes. 3D cameras that just don't quite do what you want to do. I think what you have to do is just dodge that one attack and then it... No, yeah, there we go. But you just have to hit it when it's not covered in electric. I'm hoping one more will do it because I ain't got a lot of health left. The tricky thing is, you have no real dodging abilities as a wolf. And no sort of shield either. Alright. Don't do anything yet. Wait for it. Now. Right, do we think it will die now? Or is it going to split into a million pieces? It looks pretty dead. In fact. Yeah. Look at Wolf Link. He's jumping off the water. That was amazing. The little swim over to it was incredibly necessary because in that swim I was thinking, I bet I have to attack all those nipples at once, and I did. Ah, you know what that means? We're gonna get to be Link again. Everyone loves it in Zelda games when you stop being Link, don't they? They're the best bits, always. Link to the past when you have to be that rabbit, great. Full of tears and light has returned to this area. The bits in In Spirit Tracks, where you're Zelda? Is that a thing? I can't remember. You make sure to get that last fused shadow now. Hey, see you later. Alright, what is this going to be? Is it going to be it feels like it could be one of those fish with the lights on it. That's currently my instinct, if not a whale. And it's a snake-like creature. Is it an eel? What? It kind of looks more like a dragon than anything. It is a snake. It's just a snake. Obviously, my name is Leneru. Yep, probably should have known that, really. Your efforts have at last restored each of us light spirits in Hyrule. O hero chosen by the gods, the dark power that you seek, it waits in a temple set in the bed of Lake Hylia. But before seeking it, you must now bear witness to something and never forget it. You must know that it was the will of the goddesses that we lock away the forbidden power. I've read that entirely wrong, haven't I? You must know that it was the will of the goddesses that we lock away the forbidden... But no, I did read that right. It was a bit weird. Oh, we're getting a vision of what happened. Look, we're back to our farm boy self. When all was chaos, the goddesses descended and gave order and life to the world. I feel like this cutscene would be better without Link in it, if it was just a first-person view. They granted power equally to all who dwell in the light, and then returned to the heavens. The lands where the goddesses descend came to be known as the Sacred Realm. Go on. For ages, the people lived at ease, content in mind, body, but not soul. Go on. Keep it up. Keep the pace up. But soon, word of the Sacred Realm spread through Hyrule, and a great battle ensued. Ah, shit! Takes a turn, doesn't it? They couldn't go full on with it though, could they? It's like, oh, we want to be dark and edgy. No violence. No human on human violence, at least. The implication that Link saw that attack and was just like, fuck off. Do you know who I am? I have an actual sword. You've got a butter knife. Among those living in the light, interlopers who excelled at magic appeared. Dark Link, who you think is a big thing, don't you? Wielding powerful sorcery, they tried to establish dominion over the Sacred Realm. Ah, they're going to shoot lightning. Nope, just turn me to dust. Thanos. Oh, little touch of voice acting there for Link. Yeah, Dark Link, like he was in Ocarina of Time for like 4 seconds, wasn't he? He was like a mini boss in the Water Temple. It was then that the goddesses ordered us 3 light spirits to intervene. We sealed away the great magic those individuals had mastered. And what? That's oddly terrifying in a weird way. You know this magic. No, it's not ringing a bell. It's the power you seek, the fused shadow. It looked bigger in their story. O hero chosen by the goddesses, beware. Those who do not know the danger of wielding power will before long be ruled by it. Never forget that, don't you dare say with great power comes great responsibility. Also, those toes. What a model. God, why does he look so creepy? Don't be warped by it, Link. Oh, I'm now remembering. Don't you get the Master Sword because it stops the taint happening? Is that a thing? The dark power that you seek is within the sleeping lake bed temple in Lake Hylia. I seem to remember that you get all the pieces of the fused shadow, and then you later realise that, oh shit, I should have actually got got the Master Sword first, because that prevents like the corruption or whatever may or may not occur. Right. Oh, music. Graphics have appeared again. I didn't need to go in the water at all. I just quite wanted to dive. I like to dive. Sue me. Oh god, yeah, I've got weapons and shit, haven't I? I'm well prepared. I've got sword, bow and arrow, boomerang and bombs. So the thing I want is down there. Well, actually, what I've got to do is... What the hell is that? They're telling me there's a shop there. Right, can I... Oh, I can't warp, damn it. Well, what I was going to say is what I've got to do is go and save the prince so I can learn to swim. And to do that, I need to... Actually, there's a... Is there a shop here that is secretly just a cannon and it just fires you back up to the top? So I feel like that is a thing, and I'm going to go and investigate that. At this point, I feel like this is the first time where a lot of the game world has suddenly opened up to you to a certain extent, and you can take advantage of that and actually do shit. I'm not really going to do that, but I'm going to have a little look-see around. I think it's this house over here. The whole house is a cannon, if you look at it, in fact. Quite clearly. Yeah, any boss fight going to happen there? Kind of feels like it could. Is it faster than running? Probably not, but it feels like you're doing something. Oh. Right, mate. How are you? I'm a member of the Zora tribe. I figured. The proud people who care for Lake Hylia. The other Zoras are all on guard patrol at the bottom of the lake. Look at that bird. It's awesome. Right, mate. Oh, a human. I'm Plum. But I don't need to talk to humans. Fair enough. I might kill him. I have the option. I could do it with ease. I wouldn't even think about it. I'm not going to, though. Maybe I will. I won't. Alright, mate. You look horrifying. Some of the Zoras are still alive down under there. I thought maybe they dried up along with the lake. Hey, buddy. Have you heard? There's like a temple or something at the bottom of this lake. They put on such airs of all their rituals and fancy temple hoo-ha, and they just disappeared. And also put in that temple so deep that humans can't swim there. I swear, those Zoras. Oh, are you accustomed? Yes, I am, you dick. The height of excitement, the thrill of launching to the heavens, very peak of flying. It can be yours, fella, for a limited time only, without a wait. 10 rupees, yep. Special repairs. No. I think what happens is you might use this cannon later on to get elsewhere. But also, what's the crank? I kind of want to look at this as well. No, I don't. No, in fact, I'm pretty sure he cranks that now. And you realise what you've gotten into. Those weird alien duck things are involved. In Wind Waker, this would appear whimsical. In this, it's just weirdly creepy, isn't it? And I believe it's intentionally so. I mean, even though it's like a darker Zelda, like the humour and whimsy is still there, isn't it? You've got to want to find it. Let's see. So this shoots me up here. Whoa, that reminds me of something. Didn't the late Queen in Zora's domain ask you to do something? She has to find her son, the one who's been missing since they headed for Kite. Yeah, I think she said something. Yeah, I know. I'm going to do that. In the final piece of... yeah, I know we need the ability. Fortunately for us, in the world of Hyrule, no one ever has any kind of non sequiturs or unuseful information to give. You gotta be careful, because if you just follow through and talk to them people, you end up just jumping down to the bottom again. Well, slowly gliding gracefully down to the bottom. Which admittedly is a fun game to play and all. It's just, it's not what we're about now. We ain't got time to be wasting. Up ahead, you'll see some horseshoe-shaped plants that will allow me to recall my horse. Flash. Ah, saviour of all of us. These are actually enemies. Yeah. Behold. Oh no, that did... At first I thought that boomerang did absolutely nothing, but actually it was pretty good in that it both stunned them and brought them to me. It didn't, however, have any kind of satisfying noise. Thank God that's not annoying. Ah, Flash. It's good to see you again, my old friend. And now we ride. This way. Couldn't entirely remember which way the castle was. Thank Christ for the mini-map. The actual good one, not the shitty one that's on the gamepad. The main reason it's shitty is because it's so far away from me and therefore small. I could move it closer, but I don't think it'd be worth it. He says, and then continues to complain about it every 3 episodes till the end of time. Oh, you're so gonna get it. Oh, he actually did get it. Alright, well, Flash, you stay here and try not to die, okay? There are many enemies about. They'll all... Oh, Christ, it's the postman. Thank God he caught me. Greetings, Mr. Beta. I've come to... Yeah, I know. It's funny, I've had the same postman for... I'd say 5 years or more. Never spoken a word to him. Alright, onward. I've spoken more to that postman than I ever have to my own. He's got 1 arm, actually, my postman. Just a bit of interest for you then. I wouldn't say I've ever noticed it to negatively affect his job. He's good with the dogs as well, so double bonus. Also, I should probably read those letters, shouldn't I? There might actually be something worthwhile in them. Good stuff inside. But finally, we've finished production on a new type of bomb. These ones can be used in the water. Now I have them in stock. Oh, that's useful to know. And the Lanayru Tourist Association has prepared a grand tour. Our current main attraction is Isa and Hina's Playground for Grown-Ups. You'll find both immediately down the riverbank from the Zora waterfall. There's a rapid ride and a fishing hole. Okay. Playground for grown-ups. It's a bad energy, isn't it? It's sort of a negative aura to it. Look at this. Look at all these people. Look at how weirdly they're interacting with each other. There's so fucking many of them. This is the largest collection of people in any Zelda game ever. Except Hyrule Warriors, obviously. And possibly that one scene in Four Swords Adventure where they're all lining up. This is one of the big lineups of people. I'm sure there are others, but like this is up there, isn't it? This is impressive to an extent. Is it an impressive point to end the episode on? Yes, I think it is. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.